My name is Anna Wood, and I'm the coach of the Sudbury Sharpshooters. I've been the coach of this team for 4 years now. We started in 2010, and we've had about 10 different players come through the program. Right now we have 6 consistent athletes from all over the state, ranging in age from about 12 to 35. We try and play between 6 and 8 games a season, and we consistently have practices and games during the fall and then also in the spring. We take off the summer and the winter. We travel to different locations for our games. Sometimes we have home games here at Curtis or at Framingham State, but we travel to the University of New Hampshire to play games. We travel to Roxbury to play the Boston team, and then we'll be going to the Mass Hospital School in Canton next weekend for a tournament down that neck of the woods.
Really just that I was able to play a sport even with a physical disability. It was just a great feeling to be able to play as a team and everything, and I just loved that. So as soon as I really got in there, I was like, wow, this is fun. So yeah, I played Little League when I was a younger kid and I could still walk, but this is even more fun than that. So yeah.
Well, I was at a Camp Allen in New Hampshire. Don't remember exactly where, but there was a group. Actually, one of my teammates came with his brother as showing off the sport, and I hopped into a chair that I just borrowed and played it for a little bit. Found I enjoyed it, and then I joined the Sudbury team right after. That it's a sport that I can play even though I can't walk. Instead of having to have rules modified so I can join in the fun, I jump in on myself and play the same way that everyone else is.
I like all the adrenaline rush of moving the ball down the court and just having different strategies to get the ball into the goal and stuff. And I love being able to drive fast and get the ball and just move it around. And yeah, it's kind of like regular soccer, but not fully. It's with wheelchairs, and there's a lot of rules in it. There's a lot of just banging and clashing, and I don't know, it's just a fun adrenaline rush of moving down the court.
The equipment that the athletes use, each team has their own guards, balls, chairs, But a lot of our teams here in New England owe a thanks to REQ, which is a medical supply company out of New Hampshire. Kim D'Amato has helped fit a lot of these kids and athletes for their chairs, and have also helped fix chairs when they break during games, make sure that they're running at appropriate speeds and that they're safe chairs for the athletes. We try and make sure that everybody has a spare chair. Power wheelchairs cost thousands and thousands of dollars, so it'd be like driving your Cadillac in a demolition derby. So we try and find spare chairs for all the athletes so they don't have to use their everyday chair on the court. They can have this sport chair, which oftentimes drives a little bit differently, might be a different weight, and be set at different speeds. So a lot of the athletes give a big thanks to and shout out to REQ for all of their support. We all play under the United States Power Soccer Association, is kind of the governing body, and there are certain rules set that we all need to follow if we're going to count games towards our final season scores. There is teams throughout the entire U.S. and there's different conferences, so once a team registers to be in a certain conference, we can go to some national level tournaments, which Sudbury has not done, but Boston's doing that this year, and I believe Northeast Passage is doing that as well. And the speed test, each chair can go up to 6.2 miles an hour during a game, and so before and after games, we set up about a 50-foot track, and the athletes have a certain amount of time that they can go between those 2 points. It's 5.5 seconds, and that's how we regulate to make sure that everybody's playing within the same amount of speed. So players that are interested can contact me. I work at the Sudbury Park and Recreation Department. We're also starting a Pee Wee Power Soccer team, which is for kids ages 4 to 7. That'll be running on Tuesdays from 4:45 to 5:45 starting in May. And then the older team for kids that are a little bit more advanced or adults, we practice on Saturdays here at the Curtis Middle School from 9 till 10:30 in the morning. So folks can call me at 978-639-3257. Again, I'm at the Park and Recreation Department here in Sudbury. I also have the contacts for the other teams throughout the state in New England. So if you're not from this area but you're interested in joining a team somewhere closer to home, I have all of that contact information as well.